getting some water. I have a problem. My leg is not right. The doctor says that I must not sit on the floor. I can't bend the right way. Everything Allah Ta'ala does. Whatever condition Allah Ta'ala keeps you, you must be happy with that condition. If He wants you to read namaz at home, then your desire is to read to the masjid. Then you must fulfill His desire. And you should not feel hurt while you're reading at home, when you've got a valid reason. You don't have a valid reason, then that is something else. But never fulfill your desire. If He wants you, because His most important is His pleasure. Even if you're next to the haram too, and you cannot go to the haram to read because of the circumstances, you must be happy with that decision. And you should not feel hurt about it, that why I can't go to the haram. If you're feeling hurt about it, that means you are not happy with Allah's decision. But by you making sabr, you're getting more sawab than haram too. Making sabr because He wants you in that condition. As long as He wants you in that condition, you must be happy with that. The one sahabi, 22 years in one condition. One condition. He can't bend anything. There is in the hadith that he's smiling all the time. Cannot do anything. You need namaz in that condition. So Allah wants me in that condition. One sahabi, when he went to Makkah, when he was mustajaba da'wat, his dua got accepted, but he was blind. So everyone came running to him and asked him to make dua. He's making dua for everyone. So one person asked him that you're making dua for everyone, so why not making dua for yourself? So I'm feeling shy. So Allah kept me in this condition. I don't want to complain from that. So this is how a person is supposed to be. It's not what you want, it's what He wants. If you got that in you, that what He wants, then you love to become, in every condition you begin to follow Him. Otherwise you have all kind of conditions, Hazrat is saying, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Khalifa, Allah Ta'ala says in the Quran, Khalifa, vice regent. Khalifa. In other words, you are Khalifa from that time. You got Khilafah from that time. You were waiting for this Khilafat, yeah. You got Khilafah from that time. What you searching for Khilafat, yeah, now? What's Khalifa? That jo mere ahkam karne wala ho. He is completely now follows and enforces himself to every command of Allah. Enforces every command of Allah. That is what called a Khalifa. He enforces himself in every command of Allah. There is no such thing as this command suits me, I will do. That command suits me, I will not do. If you're doing this command that's suiting you, fine. And that command, because it's not suiting you, fine, you're not going to do it. You're not a Khalifa. Khalifa is that person who completely bows down to every command of Allah Ta'ala. He enforces everything. He does not do anything on his consideration, he does everything Allah's consideration. That is the most important thing. You must know you're a Khalifa. Now when Allah made you a Khalifa, then you must know this much, that you must remain like a Khalifa. And that is that every command of Allah you should bow down to. That's what it means. To pehle apne upar, he says ki ajra aur nafaz karne wala ho. You know that every time, every command will penetrate into your heart to that extent that it does not remind you anymore. The command of Allah penetrates into your heart to that extent that without reminding this works. That is called a Khalifa. If the time for Salah comes, you just press the button, you go on. There's no time, no such thing as no. The time you do it, the button is penetrating to your heart to that extent. When the eyes open in the morning for Fajr Salah, it's penetrating to you, you move. You wake up. There's no such thing as you thinking whether I must wake up or not wake up. Because the moment you think wake up and not wake up, that is called it's not penetrating to your heart. So every command of Allah, if it's penetrating to your heart to that extent, then you will do it without you, it reminds you instead of you reminding it. That is what you call a Khalifa. That every command of Allah is penetrating to your heart to that extent, that every action of yours you do it without you doing it, He is telling you. Your eyes is going to the right place. Your eyes will not go to the wrong place. Your eyes, your ears will go to the right place, will not go to the wrong place. In other words, every command of Allah, whether it's dealing with your dealings will be that extent that the moment the dealing comes in front of you, if it's a command of Allah Ta'ala, it will penetrate your heart to do that. And if it's not a command of Allah Ta'ala, automatically it will go out of you. It will bring up a barrier. As Allah Ta'ala, Nabi Karim Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said, Allahumma inni as'aluka min khashyatika ma tahul bayni wa bayna ma'asik. That Allah make the sin a barrier between me and me when it comes to committing a sin. The moment you commit a sin, a barrier comes in front of you. That comes into you and it can penetrate into your heart, the command of Allah. Once you penetrate the command of Allah, that you're going to fulfill every command of Allah, it becomes so strong, that committing a sin is no more. No more. If your eyes go to it, it turns away straight away. You don't have to turn, it turns away. That is what you call penetration. Enforce yourself to, the thing is, the command of Allah is enforced into yourself to that extent. It's penetrated to that extent that it automatically stops you. You cannot go forward. Even committing ghibat also. The moment, my husband says, my husband's words is, what happened, Yana? Straight away backbiting, what happened? My husband's words is, what happened? That penetration is inside you that tell you, what happened here now? You're still carrying on. Straight away that you have to abide to the penetration. That's what we call a Khalifa. That whatever reminder reminds you, you have to call a Khalifa. A business deal you're doing. No matter how much of money you're going to make, but if it's haram, khalas. You don't go near it too. You don't go near it too. Whether it's, you got no money too, but the haram come in front of you, you become like this, that the haram can come, but I will not do haram. That's called penetration to them. And that's what is called tamkeen. Tamkeen is what? To stay in one color. Sifghat Allah. To stay in one color. To stay in one color all the time, not to stay in different colors. When it suits you, you say that color, you say that color. You're in one color, sifghat Allah. The color of Allah is in you. The color means the akhlaq of Allah in you. Takhallaqu bi akhlaqillah. So the color of Allah is in you means Allah wants you in that color. And the color is this much that anything wrong will never come into you. Because Allah does not do anything wrong. Na'udhu billah. So this is what you call tamkeen. The one all the time is striving all the time to do only good and nothing else. The strive to do good all the time and nothing else. That strive is so important. That you do not want to slip away. There is no such thing as slipping away. That's why they say, وَعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينَ. That you are doing this thing right till the time of death. That this strive and struggle which you are doing is not for one day, not 1 month, 1 year. وَعْبُدْ رَبَّكَ حَتَّى يَأْتِيَكَ الْيَقِينَ. Right till the time you pass away. Teaching us a lesson that there is no such thing as any way after in between. You should think of leaving it out for 1 minute too. You must not think you're going to relax. The moment you relax, you'll be gone. You have to be so strong in this thing. तो हक़ ताला फरमा रहे कि जो मेरे अहकाम करने वाला हो, लिहाजा हर मुमिन खलीफा है. Who follows Allah's command, enforcing his life all the time, then he is my khalifa. Allah made you a khalifa. What does you want more than that? So in other words, every command of Allah Ta'ala you will abide to it. अहकाम वजरा नाफिज करने के लिए क्या समझे? Not that just like that, like now you expect others to fulfill the command of Allah, and you say, not for me. That's a kafir to do that. Kafir do not fulfill the command of Allah. Kafir do not fulfill the command of Allah. You are not a kafir. You are a mu'min. भला कौन मुमिन ऐसा होगा कि जो अपने ऊपर मेरे अहकाम को नाफिज और जारी न करे? Allah Ta'ala says, a mu'min can be of that kind who's got iman in him, who and does not enforce my law in him. Anyone can be there. You're a mu'min, you've got a stamp, you're a mu'min, you've got iman in you. So what's the meaning of that? That Hazrat is saying, can a mu'min be of that kind who does not enforce the command of Allah in him? Can ever be that be? No. अगर खिलाफ भी कर बैठेगा तो फिर नाफिज करेगा. Even if he went against the command of Allah, but he still put it right. He still put it right. Even if he went against the command of Allah Ta'ala, he still put it right. He won't just leave it like that. He'll make tauba, he'll cry, regrets. All that will happen. That is the kind of moments would have. करेगा और साथ साथ तवाब बनेगा. After tawab, and साथ with all that you do wrong, quickly make tawab. That is the kamal of a man. When he committed a guna, he accepts his guna, his sin, and he makes tawbah. The only thing is this much: you must know what is tawbah. This is what we must understand. What is tawbah? Then only you become a true Khalifa. A true Khalifa, if you know what tawbah is. Khuda tawwab mu'min ko taib banna chahiye. Khuda is tawwab. There's 99 names. You find Allah's name at tawwab. What's the meaning of that? That often turns man towards repenting. Turns man towards repenting. Turns man towards repenting. Tawwab is often Allah Ta'ala who turns man towards repenting. You are not repenting, He makes you repent. You turning man towards that tawwab. For who? Not for that person who just makes tawbah. ताइब का लफ्ज नहीं है, ताइब का लफ्ज मुमिन के लिए है. और जब ऐसा हो तो तवाब उसके लिए भी है. सारी बात तवाब और ऐसा मुमिन भी तवाब होता है. Once that person abide to the good tawbah, he also becomes tawab. He also becomes tawab. Because the quality of Allah Ta'ala is tawab, known as that He often turns the person towards making tawbah, to repent. तो ज़ात बात तवाब ऐसा मुमिन भी तवाब. मुमिन के लिए तो तवाबियत भी और ताइब भी होना भी है. For a mu'min, he must be tawab, means he must be often time they will have that attention to Allah Ta'ala, and Allah Ta'ala forgiving you. And taib will make tawbah all the time. One of the greatest quality of a mu'min is that he makes tawbah every day. One is he must accept your faults. That's why they say at night when you go to sleep, you must take stock of yourself. Don't take your cell phone by. You're taking a cell phone, you're admiring a cell phone, it went on the nonsense, the news. What are you getting out of the news that you're reading? All the news that you're reading is not true. No wahi came down to you that is true. All that is misleading and bring misery into your life. The wrong things you bring to your life. You sleep with that condition. What tawbah did you make? The same time if you close that thing and you stand in front of Allah Ta'ala and thought of the day what the wrong thing that I've done and make tawbah for that. The wrong thing that you have done for the day, make tawbah for that and repent. How much of benefit you got from it? Instead of watching all that filth. One lady sent me a message to ask me that YouTube, all the views, can I see that thing? Is that permissible? So what is the meaning of that? So at night they sleeping with that, they wake up sleeping with that. This morning he had a case that come. Morning he still wakes up with a cell phone, sleeps with a cell phone too. Then when he's thinking of Allah Ta'ala. Then what do you expect Allah Ta'ala to attend towards you? What barakat Allah Ta'ala will give you then? So when you say that taib is a person, a taib na dham become Allah dhambala. A taib, a person who made tawbah, like not commit the sin. Look at the words of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. What is, how much of encouragement is giving us? The encouragement is giving us that no matter what sin you committed, as long as huququllah, huququl ibad, if you took someone's money away, You made ghibat of someone, is that people's right, that is. You must ask for tauba, ask for forgiveness. Huququllah, Allah Ta'ala, whatever did wrong, make tauba with it. Now if you stole someone money and say tauba, that won't be accepted. You stole that man's money, you have to tell him. You did wrong. If you slapped a person, and you're expecting Allah to forgive you, that cannot be. You have to lower yourself down and go and ask for forgiveness. That person can only bring humility in him. If you slapped your wife also, did you any time ask forgiveness to your wife? A lot of people hit their wives so much. So much they hit their wives. I know so many people whose wives come, they're wearing niqab, they say they will find blue eyes. Who's hitting them? They actually what condition they are in. But not a day they ask for forgiveness. So you see, Allah is not looking. One bayan, I was listening to one Buzurg bayan, he says, yahan par sab kuch ho jayega, wahan par pata chal jayega. Everything you can do, there everything will be opened. You can hide from people, they took money from people, stole people's money, did that was money. You cheated this man, you deceived this person. You can do all those things, there you will open. Likewise, you hit your wife, hit your children, whatever. So you close there you will open. You can at least you can ask for forgiveness, forgotten, but there it will be open to everyone, the whole ummah to be there. Not only ummah Rasulullah sallam, every ummah will be there. Farishtas will be there, Allah Ta'ala will be there, everyone will be there. And what kind of disgrace that will be? What kind of disgrace, embarrassment that means? Allah Ta'ala wanted to Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam is trying to prevent us from that condition. At-ta'ib nazam, may tawbah. As long as you got breath, you got hopes. As the breath goes away, your hopes are gone. That's why whatever you want to do, don't do it tomorrow, do it now. Because you are the master of now, not tomorrow. Whatever you can do now, not the master of tomorrow. You're the master of this event now, this 1 second here. After is not a master. What are you supposed to do? Do not delay these things. You must make sure you make tawbah straight away. And only that person make tawbah who has humility in him, is humble. Why you think today so many people cause so much harm to people, they don't ask for forgiveness? What is the reason for not asking for forgiveness? Because of pride. Nothing else. They are wrong too because of pride. Pride has caused everything. When the young person too, if a young person too, and you're a big man too, you cause harm to a young person, you got humility, you ask for forgiveness. But you got pride in you, no other forgiveness. I know one incident, one person mistakenly hit a child without any evidence, and he was innocent, and he hit the child, accused him, and hit the child badly. But because he came from a poor family, he took advantage of him. He went straight to Hazrat Maulana Rahmatullahi and told him, Hazrat, this is what it is. Now that person who hit was also a saheb in nisbat. No matter what it was, he had some kind of talu Allah Ta'ala. So Maulana Rahmatullahi when it was send a message that he must be get prepared for the law of Allah. In the court of Allah, he must get prepared. When that person heard that from this Buzruk, and Maulana was not a small man, he started vibrating. He came running there. And he sat in front of the door of Maulana Rahmatullahi, and he starts saying that the Khadim, tell a dog is waiting outside here. A dog is waiting outside. That is tawbah. A dog is coming. And look at Maulana how he pacified him, consoled him. Come, what happened? And this what happened, and this happened. Ghalti ho jati hai. Maafi maang lo, khalas. There's written there in the kitab that because he hit that person, he made his khidmat as long as he was there. He said, I asked for maafi, but I wanted more, that I must be good to that person now to that extent that he should make his khidmat also. You can only get that if you got humility in you. You can only get that. So how many people hitting their wives, and how many people asking for forgiveness there? And be humble in front of them. How many of them? Even your own child too. What you do to them? Allah will question you, boy. So the Hazrat says, ذات باری تعالیٰ کا لفظ تائب من الذنب کم اللہ تعالیٰ. In other words, تو خلیفہ رہ گیا کہ نہیں. When you became and made tauba with Allah Ta'ala, you made tauba like you're a born baby now. You're a born baby, then you're a khalifa. Then you're free from shirk also. You came out from everything, and then we came out from shirk, then tawbatun nasuh. And that's what the Quran speaks about. Ya ayyuhalladhina tubu ila Allah tawbatan nasuha. Tawbatan nasuh means that kind of tawbah that you don't go back to the sin at all. That's why the dua you want to make, Ya Allah, गुनाह से नफरत हो और दीन से रग़बत हो. Hazrat Gangoi rahmatullah alayhi, when his sheikh wrote to him कि क्या हाल है, इसे हाल को कहा तो छोड़ो, अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह अभी गुनाह से नफरत है और दीन से रग़बत है. Leave the hal. He said, no, I'm not who I am. I'm not concerned who I am or my status. I don't have any status, in time to say. But alhamdulillah, two things which he said I got in me, alhamdulillah, I thank Allah. Mada or zan. If someone praises me, it does not affect me. If someone disgraces me, it does not affect me. In other words, your wife disgraces you, why are you getting affected? When your wife disgraces you and runs you down the ground, why are you affected? That means you're still not in the same, that you have not reached a level. When she tells you you're like this and like this, you're a monkey or donkey, whatever it is, you still remain her husband. But when she tells you all that thing, what are you supposed to do? Where's the effect? But when she tells you you're like this and you're not like this, and praises you, that thing is going to moon. Where is the condition? She praises you now, tomorrow she's something else. So in this condition, you call this thing, that's what the Moshe Gangoi Rahman says, कि मदाज़न दोनों बराबर. Anyone praises me, anyone disgraces me, it does not affect me at all. Your mamla, we must see what with Allah Ta'ala is. What your condition with? Allah Ta'ala. That is the most important thing. How is your condition with my Mawla? If my Allah is happy with me or not. If He is happy with me, I don't concern anything else. This is what we are lacking today. Tawbatan nasuh min Hazrat Abbas radiallahu ta'ala anhu gave this. He said so nicely, he said, Tawbatan nasuh means, when you take the milk out of the others, can the milk go back there? That's how your tawbah must be. Once you take the milk out, the milk cannot go back there. Once you make tawbah, you don't go back to tawbah. The sin. You don't go back to sin. So this is how important it is. Allah. Inna Allah yuhibbu tawabin. And you must know when Allah Ta'ala gives a stamp. In the Quran, everything is a stamp more. Radiyallahu anhum wa radu an. The only people got that thing, the Sahaba Ikram. It's a more for the day of Qiyamah. You cannot talk one thing bad of the Sahabas. You talk bad of the Sahabas, Nabi can say, it's war with me. They've been only people that given in this world 100% guarantee of Jannah. Radiyallahu anhu. Allah is happy with them and them. That's why Muhammad said, do not open your mouth against the Sahaba Ikram. Whatever happened in between them, that is between them and Allah. Allah won't ask you on the day of Qiyamah, why, what happened to you, about this Sahabi, that Sahabi. When Hazrat Thani rahmatullah alayhi was asked about Hazrat Muawiyah radiallahu ta'ala anhu says, on day of Qiyamah, Allah won't question me on that. Allah questions what I'm doing with. We're not concerned with other people. And the Sahabas, Allahu Akbar. Hazrat Gangoi rahmatullah says, Ya Allah, that the muhabbat that the Sahaba has Nabi ka, wo thodi si muhabbat hame naseeb farma. Thodi si muhabbat that hame naseeb farma. Who is saying? That little muhabbat from their muhabbat, that little muhabbat give us that. Because you cannot reach their muhabbat. You cannot reach that muhabbat. You can't even leave your family for 1 minute and go out somewhere. They left their family, children, everything. Don't know what is going to be outcome on the other side. And left and they went to Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When they made hijrah, what they did? They left their families. They have their children. They have the loved ones. Everything, the business, everything they left. They said, hame koi parwah nahi hai. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That muhabbat they can get. And Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Umar radiallahu ta'ala told Ya Rasulullah, I love you too much. He said, Umar, be careful. Who's talking? I said, Umar radiallahu. Umar radiallahu ta'ala said, Ya Rasulullah, I love you. And who's speaking? Umar radiallahu ta'ala. Rasulullah, be careful, you're saying that. It's a very big claim. And his claim now, that remember, get ready for faqa. Get ready for faqa means hunger, in poverty. Because when you got everything, I love Allah too much. Allah loves me too much. And little bit Allah Ta'ala takes it away. Where's the love now? Where's the love? Where's the love? They had that love. That's why radiyallahu anhu wa radwan. Whatever the thing, whatever Nabi Kareem sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, they did to them. My husband should always give us this incident of the Sahaba's muhabbat. Either Rasulullah made wudu, upon the water must not touch the floor. Water must not touch the floor. Each one runs down. Let me drink the water. Let me touch the water, not the water. One from one hand, another hand, one hand mustn't touch the floor. Once, took out blood from Nabi Karim. So he told the Sahabi, take this blood and go throw it and dump it in the hole. Now you and I will take it and dump it in the hole. He says, there's no better hole than my stomach. There's no better hole than my stomach. And he drank the blood. So where is that love of Allah? When the battlefield, the Sahabas all surround Nabi Qasam, we must get killed, not he must get killed. We must get killed, he must not get killed. Every moment, every corner. Then Allah Ta'ala sent up the ayat, Ya ayyuhan nas, baligh anhum. That ayat came, Inna Allah la yahdi al-qawm al-kafirin. Then the kafir cannot harm you anymore. Allah Ta'ala did the ayat, then this is something else. But just to tell you the love of the Sahaba Ikram. That even the child, the mother and the father looking for the child everywhere. In the streets of Makkah like a madman, where's my son, my son? When he finds the son by Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he told Nabi Karim that I came to fetch my son. He said, no problem, you can come. And they say, any price you want, we don't need price here. You will look for price here. You look for price. No price. Call him, he comes, say, your father is here and I'm here. Whoever you want to go, you can decide to go. The father got a shock that he was crying and running the gullies of all kinds to see the son and crying for the son. But the son said, I will not leave Nabi Karim sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is what called more love for Rasul than our parents do. That's what we supposed to have. Then you call it tawbatan nasuha. You will make tawbah, you won't go back to the sin. Khuda karam nasib farma. Make dua that everyone must get that quality. The hate for sins. What is this? Every time you say you are making tawbah not to see the cell phone and then you still look at the cell phone. What is it you say, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that, and then you're doing the same thing. Where is the ta'alluq with Allah Ta'ala? What do you say, I'm going to do straight business after you do crooked business too? All that you do. What do you say, for 1 month, 2 months, I could really control my eyes and didn't look at haram at all. And then after you complete, you do completely opposite. Everything. Tawbatan nasuha jabke tab awab. Inna Allah yuhibbu tawabin. Tawab is the quality of Allah. And it means that often turns man towards repentance. Turns Allah towards repentance. Allah Ta'ala turned man towards repentance because he got the urge to make tawbah. Because the urge to make tawbah, Allah Ta'ala makes him like that. So how fortunate is that person who's got this quality in him that's making tawbah all the time. Then obviously he won't commit any kind of sins too. So this is what is called Inna Allah yuhibbu tawabin. And if Allah Ta'ala says, I love that person who got to tawbah in him, then what else you want more than that? When Allah Ta'ala says, I love someone, then you Allah Ta'ala la yuhibbu mustakbirin. Inna Allah la yuhibbu mustakbirin. That means you must keep away from pride. Allah dislike that, he hates it. Likewise Allah Ta'ala loves tawbah so much that how much you have to make tawbah every day. Oh Allah, I want to become more beloved to you. Make more that make tawbah. Rabbi filli warhamni. After asr, Rabbi filli warhamni. Rabbi filli warhamni. Sit down in the corner before the Maghrib. Rabbi filli warhamni. Oh Allah, have mercy on me. Forgive me. Have mercy on me. Oh Allah, forgive me. Have mercy on me. That time the faristas changed. So how important it is that you make tauba all the time. So Allah Ta'ala hame amal karne ki tawfiq nasib. Majlis will be the last one for this year. Inshallah further we'll notice why. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم نسألك الصحة والعفة والأمان وحسن الخلق والرضا. ربنا أتم لنا نورنا واغفر لنا إنك على كل شيء قدير. وصلى الله تعالى على سيدنا محمد برحمتك يا رب.